we live? We should be live. Hello? There we go. Now it's up. Alright. Okay, so as per usual, music's by Matyas at soundimage.org. Okay, Nintendo Direct's up. Nintendo Direct's coming up tomorrow morning, so I figured I could do a little stream discussing Nintendo Direct, while at the same time, honestly, this is just perfect. I don't know. Well, I don't think this one is, though, because that's the hand, right? So it should be before the hand. What would it be? And this is probably right, but this, I don't know. I hear that, that's right. Okay, so basically, I was thinking it would be nice to just, you know, work on predicting what we might see in Nintendo Direct, while at the same time doing a little bit of spraying in the background. Because like my thought process is that I don't really want to do like I'd rather do other things when spreading at this point, but I rather do other things other than spreading on stream. But this is something that I can actually do. I can like do this as a side thing, while also discussing what you might see in the presentations. So that's a cool way to do it. Because I don't like doing standalone. I don't really like doing standalone videos. Yeah, that's identical. That's straight identical. I don't like doing standalone. I don't like doing standalone streams or whatever, because I feel like I feel like I want to play games, and I don't get a lot of attention on this exam. Plus, I'm wasting time where I could be working on this on these sprites on my own time, but I'm like, I want to do it on stream instead, and I just haven't made any progress. So that's kind of like, to me, I'd make more progress if I wasn't doing that. But this is a good way to do it, because with like a Nintendo presentation coming up, now I can actually go ahead and like do a little prediction video while doing something on the side. That's a cool way to handle it. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I can still continue. I might do it again if like I have something really interesting I want to say, or I want to show off. But otherwise, I might just stick with this method. But we'll see. But in any case, we have a Nintendo Direct that's been announced for tomorrow. So what can we see? There's a number of options. One of the big ones, of course, is Metroid Prime 4. Are you gonna find some Metroid Prime 4? I think we are, actually. I think we're getting Metroid Prime 4, because Nintendo is still anticipating a lot of. So why do you open? Okay, Nintendo is still anticipating. Yeah, Nintendo is still anticipating. Selling what? What was it like? They're still anticipating pretty high sales on like the Switch this year, despite the fact that there's nothing really announced. So how's that gonna work? It makes sense if I think if they actually do have a big-ish game plan. In this case, I'm thinking Metroid Prime 4. People keep overestimating how much of an impact Metroid Prime 4 would have on a new console, because it really wouldn't have that much impact as what people want to believe. And for the sake of Metroid Prime 4 itself, it's just better off being as part of the new console. Like, it really just is. It's better for the console that Prime 4 is before that. So I think that's an important thing to consider. And then, it's not, I said the console. It's a better thing for Metroid Prime 4 itself to be on the Switch than to release a new console, because it's not really a good system seller idea. For that, you're better off waiting for huh? I thought weird. Oh, I did over there. Yeah, okay. Same thing here. Yeah, so Prime 4, it really should be on the just on the Switch, and they also need a holiday title anyway. So I think we're gonna get that this year. I've been hearing things about that too. That it's probably it was all planned all along to be on the Switch anyway, and not and for this year. So we'll see if that turns out. But then we've also got. There's a few gigs. We don't have a new game from Camelot right now. Camelot is pretty much due to release a new game. It's been a couple years since the last game. They usually release games every couple years, but it's been like 3 years now. Now it's been 3 years, but has it been 3 years? Yeah, 2021. It's been 3 years since Camelot's last game. They always release games at the end of a console life cycle. And on top of that, it's very likely, not confirmed, but very likely that the last game they produced was actually finished a year in advance. I'm pretty sure it actually was, because from what I've heard, the game was actually like on the eShops and everything up to a year in advance of it releasing. So Mario Golf, what was it? The last Mario Golf game, it was literally on the system. Crap. It's literally in the database long before the game actually released. Which is typical for a lot of recent games, but still knowable, because it's like, well, if that's the case, then where was it? Well, why is it not here? Well, it's because it was probably planned all along to be on the console. So it's planned all along to be a it's planned all along to be a release later, because they like to release games in gap years. 2020 was pretty crowded with a lot of different Mario games, so they probably pushed back Mario Golf to be the next year because there was just too many Mario stuff that year. So yeah, I think that we're gonna see it from Camelot, and we might finally see a new Golden Sun game. We'll see. I don't know what they'd be working on yet, but that is something I'm interested in. I'm curious, because they also expressed interest in doing RPGs again recently, so that could be neat to see. So I am thinking that we might see a new Golden Sun game, but it's probably gonna be oh, interesting. They put it there. I guess it could go here. Let's try that. So yeah, Camelot could do that and have it so that I mean, I would think that it would be like based on, in theory, it should be like a maybe a pseudo sequel to I think what they would do, it would have to be like standalone in a way, but still make it stand out somewhat. So it can be like a standalone title that you don't need to rely on previous games to watch, because like the last game has been so long ago, they can't just drop it. They can't just drop it as is, but what they can do is oh. How'd that happen? That's not right. Yeah, that's not right. No, wait. Oh. Oh, right. Okay. Anyway, yeah, I think we're. Your name's in direct. Oh, that's wrong. Wait, what? Oh! How did I mess that one up? That's the wrong... Not impossible, Star Wars Report, because, I've really been thinking about third parties too much. But, yeah, I mean, we should be getting a decent amount of third party stuff, too. Like, come on, they gotta find new Destiny, right? Like, we need something from, we just need something from the Tales series, because Tales hasn't had any updates in a long time. Squares, I'm mixed. I don't think it's impossible. I'm like not sure, but it's not impossible for. Oh, there we go. That's it. Yeah. We've been waiting so long on getting anything from There's so much stuff that they could that could drop, and it's like I just don't know what to expect for third party stuff for the most part. But yeah, like so some of them have been stuck on PlayStation 2 for too long. So Maria, so Maria. So what I want to do here is I can I know that I can cut this out and just do that. Silmaria. It's Silmaria. They, why do they never port Silmaria to anything? It just they basically completely forgot about that game. I mean, there's a lot of games like that too. Like we haven't seen Destiny in forever. We haven't seen and there's been rumors, of course, about Destiny for a while now. Like you and I have been talking about. Um, heck, the Tales of the Abyss is not easily available anymore either. I did again. It needs to be like right around here. Like that's the cutoff where it should be. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I think. Wait, do I already this done? Oh, this is already done here. I think. Let's try this. Yeah, that's good. Oh, I think I know. I think I know what's going on here. In some of these locations, I screwed up a few things because it may still have the short sleeve in place. Like here, it looks like the short sleeve's still there. I don't know why. I thought I cut that out already. Well, I was thinking about Nintendo stuff, and some people are thinking about I'll get stuff back to Nintendo stuff again. So I think we're getting Prime 4. I think we get stuff from Camelot. I really want to see something from Donkey Kong, but it's like hit or miss. I could see it because I think they would want to have started development on Switch. But it's really hard to say what they would have been thinking. Like I think that they started a new Donkey Kong game a while back. Ever since the one from Activision got canceled. It's not. It's like more like Activision started developing a DK game, and then uh, they just like shifted to a completely different direction. It was actually Vicarious Visions who started it. That game got ended up getting canceled, and Nintendo's probably like they were looking at options because Retro wasn't making Donkey Kong anymore, so they were looking at options. Then Activision proposed them a Donkey Kong game, like, oh sure, we'll take that. And then sorry, Vicarious Vision, not Activision. Vicarious Vision wanted to do that. It fell apart, and ever since then, they've been trying to bring it internally. That's the rumor, of course, from like DK Vine, like, but other places have been implying this too. Like, they were trying to bring it internally, and it's hard to say if it actually progressed recently, but they probably started development, or they probably started playing it for Switch. But if it was late enough, like in 2020, they could have considered, well, let's release it on Switch 2 instead. But I can also see reasons why they wouldn't have announced it yet because of what happened to Prime 4. It's like, it took them so long to get around to it. They're like, we should just wait until we're ready to announce it. So that could be a reason why we only see it come this year. Otherwise, they might just wait until, the next console's ready. And that'd be fine, I think. So that's a strong possibility as well. I also think it's impossible we could see some games come out that are technically for the new console, but they would still release on Switch because they're like in a way they're cross-gen games, but they release on Switch, but they release after the new console releases. I don't think it's impossible at all. So that's something else to consider. That they could, in fact, do that kind of thing. And they usually always, in these kinds of presentations, they have a game that's coming out not in the current year. So I don't think they're just going to suddenly drop that this time because the new console isn't ready yet. It'd be weird to not announce anything that's coming out later, but they did say focusing on games releasing in 2024. Of course, they usually say that, but they didn't say mostly. Is that a key factor? I don't know. Usually they say mostly, but just because they didn't say mostly, this does not mean that it's guaranteed or anything that they're not doing anything here. So it's hard to say. So yeah, I don't know about Donkey Kong. I'm hoping we might see Donkey Kong later, but if nothing else, we could. There's a good chance that we could still see Donkey Kong Returns pop up. That's a solid option, I think. Get Donkey Kong Country Returns, and that's like a big release. A big-ish release. That's weird. It's like, I think it needs like that. Alright, that's still there? I don't know. Yeah, so that's a good position there. That's identical, but this is completely different. Yeah, that's identical. That's cool. So it stays some time. Okay, so I keep getting distracted. It's very easy to get distracted here. That's why it's a casual stream. I think I should be there. Just start there. I think this looks a little bit better. Let's tweak it a little bit, maybe. Yeah. Okay, other in-town properties, Kirby's not impossible. We could see like a Kirby port remaster. I don't think we get a brand new Kirby game here. There are rumors for one out about Twilight Princess HD and Wind Waker HD coming out. We could see those here. I think we'll see something Zelda related because we tend to have something Zelda related every year, but they did skip 2022, so it's not impossible to miss Zelda again. There's a number of things that we could see. We could see a new Warriors game. They've been having Nintendo Warriors games every 2 years. That's very consistent. A Pokemon spin-off, I think that would have been the Pokemon Presents. I think I actually fully expected one in the Pokemon Presents, but all they announced was Pokemon ZA. So I don't know about Pokemon stuff because they didn't announce it in the Pokemon Presents. It could be here though. I mean, it's not impossible. It'd be weird to have it here and not be in Pokemon Presents, because that Pokemon Presents was very light on stuff. There was like not much going on for it. So I don't know. I question the idea of it being in the Pokemon Present, but being here and not in the Pokemon Presents. Could happen, but I think it's probably not happening, is my guess. And then there's I already mentioned Zelda, but like Zelda is there's like three options. There's like a Warrior spinoff. There's a Warrior spinoff. There's a 2D Zelda. That one is actually very likely. I don't necessarily know if it will happen yet, but it's not. It's certainly a good chance it could happen, because we haven't had 2D Zelda in a long time, and I've been playing one for a while now. I can really see it, but I can also see him waiting on it too. I can see him waiting on it and just do ports of Twilight Princess Wind Waker. That's very, very possible and very likely. So it depends what they really want to do. And then there's also if they went for Warriors again, there's a few options. I highly doubt we get another Fire Emblem because we had Three Hopes last time, so it could be a new 2D Zelda. It could be a Warriors Zelda, or it could be a Hyrule Warriors, or it could be a Another possibility was Only Between Worlds. That one's also stuck on 3DS too. In fact, that might be more noble than that might be more than Twilight Princess HD and Wind Waker HD because those two games they're available on Wii U. Um, but at the same time, Wii U has kind of been discontinued now too, so I could see it. But at the same time, they might go with stuff that's on 3DS, which is a little bit older. So I don't know. It's really highly questionable there. I think there was something's not related, but I don't know what. One strong possibility is that Metroid Prime 4 is the main release, and a 2D Zelda is the secondary holiday release, if it's a brand new one. Grezzo, we don't know what Grezzo working on. They could easily come up with something too, because it's like basically we're missing Grezzo and Camelot are the main ones. And I think it's been confirmed that it's either confirmed or heavily rumored that Grezzo is not doing Luigi's Mansion 2, which probably means that it's a side project for Next Level Games. Next Level Games probably doing it as a side project. The other thing I've heard is that Next Level Games was put on to helping with Metro Prime 4. Basically, just getting it out the door is why I heard. So the side project right now is Luigi's Mansion 2, and then they can shift their progress over to Luigi's Mansion 4, and that'll come out in like 2026 or 2027 or so. So it'll be a little bit later than they would want, but LM2 would probably sell pretty well anyway, so it's not a huge deal there. But yeah, Kirby's not a strong possibility because we usually get Kirby games fairly often. Someone was hinting at Nate was hinting at Robobot, but he was saying that he think it might happen. He didn't say it would happen. He's saying it might happen. So I could see it too. I could see Robobot happen. And but maybe we don't get a Kirby game. Maybe they wait on Kirby longer. It's really hard to say. What? What is all this here for? I don't get that. So yeah, maybe they wait longer on Kirby. And instead have one drop early and Switch 2. So that's totally possible too. But otherwise, I do think Kirby is very likely because Kirby games come out pretty often, so that's a good pick for a smaller project. Oh, and oh man, there's been so much blabber about Pushmo that like Intelligent Systems could do another Pushmo game too, which also leads us into Genealogy Holy War. That's been rumored for a while. I don't know how much we can put stock in it, but it's something that should get brought up because it has been brought up a lot. There's rumors about Genealogy Holy War, but it could also be that it was like a misinformation thing because the original leak came from the guy who leaked the information about. But he didn't actually leak it though. That's the confusing part. He didn't actually leak it. He just forwarded the information out to the West. But this information was actually leaked in China, and he has forwarded the information. So it could be that the only thing he got was the information about it could be the only thing he got was the information about Fire Emblem Engage because that was leaked, and his other stuff was about Jelly Hoyle was just complete bunk. We don't know for sure, but that it's not impossible at all. So if that is bunk, then the best option is probably actually Fire Emblem 6. Because I believe that the rumor was that the developers behind Shadows of Valentia want to do Fire Emblem 6 next. And considering how popular Roy is, that could make a lot of sense too. So if we don't actually get Genealogy, we could easily get Fire Emblem 6 instead. I'm kind of banking on Genealogy being the one we get, but I don't think we can overlook the possibility of it being Fire Emblem 6 instead. But there's also been a lot of stuff about Pushmo because Intelligent Systems had been they like updated the trademark. They uh, put out information about a new let's see, they listed Pushmo as one of their leading franchises on their website. They're really pushing Pushmo, and so people it's possible we could get a Pushmo game. It's been once we had those. They were pretty common on the 3DS Wii U area. We haven't got anything since then, but maybe we'll get one. It could be possible. I really want to see a Penalty Pawn come back too. I don't think it's gonna happen, but we've had a Penalty Pawn in every console generation up to date. But then but the DS and 3DS ones were just kind of nothing burgers. No, actually, it was just DS. They were just like generic ones that didn't have any content in them. They didn't have any themes in them or anything. And then they dropped in Penalty Pawn for they dropped Animal Crossing Puzzle League in Animal Crossing New Leaf on it's New Leaf, right? On 3DS, and that was the last Penalty Pawn my game we got until they finally released it on NSO, which is cool. They released it on NSO and in the West too, which is really cool. But that's about it. So I don't expect anything like that, but I want to see it, but I know it won't happen because Intelligence doesn't seem to be interested in bringing it back. Still, it's like if we're talking about Intelligence, might as well bring up a few things here and there. But the main thing I expected is just Genealogy of the Holy War. I either that or a Fire and Search remake if they're not doing genealogy. I can do this as well. Where are we at? I don't know where we left off. I've mostly covered all the noble. Oh yeah, here's the other thing for first party. I'm fully expecting NSO updates. I'm fully expecting a full set of a full outline of GBA and N64 stuff coming up. I don't think we're getting a new console. I'm pretty sure I'm getting a new console, but I think we're getting a full set of new NSO updates. It's been a while since we had one. They might announce less this time because they're going to split between GBA and N64. But I can see them announce a new set of waves, and it could be like 6 GBA and 6 N64. And we're just going to see that along with... That's not right. It's here. It's the same? It is the same. Interesting. That's same too. Cool. I don't have any more. Alright, so we just gotta do this one now. Damn it. There. Now I said these are done. We got all the long sleeves done. But then I need to fix all my frames. Actually, these are half done already. I've already done the first half here. So, but then I need to fix all the inner frames because a lot of these are messed up. So I need to fix those, mesh the sleeves on them again, and we should be good there. But it'll take a while to get this done. But I'm pretty close to getting these done, and then I can say all the shirts are done. At least that's the improvement. There's another rumor that's been going on for a while that's F-Zero GX remastered. I could see it. I think there's something probably F-Zero coming because of the fact that we got F-Zero 99. That's just so random to drop out of nowhere. So I think that's kind of like a teaser to try to bring back the series. Nate thinks it's F-Zero GX, and I think it's possible. Certainly pretty likely that could be the case. But I don't know. I really don't know. It could be. It could not be. I don't know. I'm curious if we actually find more information out. But like, we'll see tomorrow morning anyway. So, eh. And then, I guess we could delve into third-party stuff. Is there anything else that you could potentially see from first-party content? I've covered Metroid Prime 4. I think we're getting Metroid Prime 4. I think we could get something DK related. At the very least, DKCR is, I think, pretty likely. It's a good idea. Last year, you get lots of remasters and ports and like. That's a pretty good option. I think we'll get Sling's Out related. I think we'll get 2 new games for the holidays, Metroid Prime 4 and 1 other new game. I don't know what it could be. It could be just it could be anything. I think we'll get a side game as well. Not just me. We get Metroid Prime 4 and something else. I could see it being DK. I could also see it being. A 2D Zelda game. Hypothetical possibly could be Mario Party. I'm mixed on that because we've already gotten 2 really good selling Mario Party games on Switch, so I think they might be better off waiting on that one. It's different with DK and Metroid did not get a new Decade game on the Switch yet. They didn't get a brand new Decade game on the Switch yet. DK didn't get a brand new game at all. Metroid did get Metroid Dread, but it did get the promised Metroid Prime 4. So I'm sure that's still coming. So I think we'll get that, and we'll get either a 2D Zelda, We never got new 2D Zelda either. Or we'll get like a DK game. Mario Party is plausible. I don't think it would be Golden Sun because that's kind of like a smaller title. I think that would be more of a side title like that comes up in like August or something. So I don't think that would be a secondary holiday title. It'd be interesting if they did do that, but I don't think it would be. I think that'd be a separate thing. It would not be a holiday title, and I don't think FE4 would be either because that's it's not like a big holiday title. It's more of a side project as well. I think that those will be released earlier, but maybe I could be wrong. We could see Metro Prime 4 and Golden Sun or FE Remake as the holiday titles, but I'm mixed on that idea. But remasters, we could see some of them come out next year too. We could see like the Twilight Princess HD remaster come out next year, or DKC R come out next year, in early January, February. Unless they really are dedicated to dropping stuff when the new console releases, I don't think they would because it's probably backwards compatible, so they don't need to worry about that in this case. Again, another possibility is a Kirby remaster, and another possibility is a Push More retro game as an extra side project. Prime 1, 2, and 3 is possible, but that's kind of a Metroid overload in a single year. Like Jeff Grubb said, well, there's really a Metroid blowout in this year. He already said he thought it would be in. He already said he thought it would be in April or May, but it could be that they'll have like multiple Metroid products announced at this not E3 Nintendo Direct. Hypothetically possible, hard to say. At some point, we'll probably get Metroid 2 and 3 remastered, but I think they more likely release them next year instead of releasing them now. But if they do release now, they could be shadow drops, similar to what they did with Pikmin and Metroid Prime remastered last year. Those are possible as well. Basically, we're looking at a lot of remasters and a few new games here and there. Nothing huge, but a couple new games. And I don't think that we're like any major new games, like a new Zelda game, a new 3D Zelda game, a new Mario game, 3 Mario game, even 2 Mario game, Mario Kart, all will be next year. Major IPs like Splatoon, even though we have Splatoon 3, so that probably will be a couple years out anyway, but we won't get like Mario until next year. We won't get Splatoon and everything until next year or later, probably later. So those things will probably wait. We might get like say Xenoblade Chronicles 4. I could see that coming out next year as well. It depends on what they also have planned. Most titles we expect next year, but we'll get something this year. But of course we can also expect a lot of third party stuff too. That one's a little more questionable. I really want to see. I really want to see something from Namco. Like I really want to see some more Tales stuff. We haven't had a new Tales remaster in a while. I mean, I guess we did have Symphonia last year, but I mean, it wasn't very good. We all know it wasn't very good, but this was Symphonia last year. Prior to that, it was Vesperia several years back. There's a rumor for a long time that they're working on a Destiny remake or remaster, or Destiny remake remaster. I don't know what exactly. That's stuck on PS2, so that could make sense. It'd be nice if they did Destiny 1 and 2, and get them both out. I mean, they did do Fate and Chaos 1 and 2, so I could see that. Get Tales Destiny 1 and 2, Tales Destiny 1 remake and Tales Destiny 2 out and announce that tomorrow. I saw people speculating they might announce a Mana game tomorrow from Square Enix. I don't think so. I don't know what else we could see from Mana right now. Visions of Mana is their main product right now. I don't see why we get anything else. And Visions of Mana will not come to Switch. It's not. It could come to Switch too, but not Switch. Anything else Square Enix related? I mean, we could see some Final Fantasy remasters, but I don't expect too much. Like, there's been Final Fantasy Tactics and Final Fantasy 9 remakes for a while now. I don't think they come out right now. It's just... another possibility could be remasters or remakes of Bravely Default 1 and 2. Bravely Default and Bravely Second. I could see those. That's entirely possible, I think. I think they've been teasing it for a long time, so that could happen. I think Octopath 1, 2 are out right now. Um, because we already have Octopath 1, 2. They're recent. Octopath 2 is very recent. I don't think we got Octopath 3 yet. Trial Strategy 2 could happen. That's actually very possible. I don't know what they do for story wise, but they could still do Trial Strategy 2. Would Sonic X Generations be here? Potentially, but they just had it at Star Games Fest, so I don't know. They could show off again because Sega's really hyping it up. Oh yeah, another one I've been hearing people theorize is Beyond Good and Evil remaster. That's confirmed, and it's currently on Switch too. It's been leaked for a while now, and not like one of these insider leakers or anything. It's literally leaked. Beyond Good and Evil was like it was like leaked through ratings boards. That one I was wondering why it would be here. And people were thinking, well, maybe because it's a remake of an older game that kind of gels with the Nintendo audience more. I guess it's possible. I could see it in theory. We could in fact get a Beyond Good and Evil remaster here, and they've been saying it for this presentation specifically. I don't know for sure, but it's not impossible. It feels weird that they wouldn't announce it in Star Games Fest, Xbox, PlayStation, or PlayStation or in Ubisoft Forward. But the theory is that my spell theory was they don't want to announce it in any of those presentations because they don't want people to think, why isn't Beyond Good and Evil 2 here? By only announcing it in a Nintendo Direct, it reduces the chance that, because like, of course Beyond Good and Evil 2 is not going to be in Nintendo Direct. It's not going to be on Switch, but you know, maybe it could be here. And of course, let's see some indie games. We're not going to get a hit Silk Song. We might see. Is Freedom Planet 2 already out? I think it is. So I think that's probably out of the question. But Silk Song won't be here. But we could see Endless 2 again. We could see Endless 2 again. In fact, I think it's very likely. So that'd be cool to see. I don't. Oh, another thing that we could see is more Microsoft Rare ports. That could happen too. That's actually very likely, I think. I don't think we get Rare Replay, but we could see some games from Rare Replay get ported. But those take more effort than a regular port, so that'd be more questionable. But it could be interesting to see something like that come out. Otherwise, any modern Xbox games, hit or miss. I'm running out of ideas. I don't know what else to think about. Okay, let's go back to Riku's suggestion of Star Wars 3. I think it's... I mean, we just got Star Wars: The Second Story last year. Maybe they consider a remake, but, I don't know, a port? I would think that Valkyrie Profile 2 would be more likely because so many ideas have been stuck on PS2 for far too long. Let's go ahead and skim through some links because we've been hearing a few things. Oh yeah, there's been a leak about Ace Attorney Investigations. That's being here, so that might get ported. No one's Darkest Dungeon 2. That's probably coming as well. Puro apparently teased Darkest Dungeon 2. Another one Puro teased is a game called Reynatis. But he said we might get Reynatis, which is like, what? We might. That's confident. There's a rumor going on right now that Puro's been exposed, and he's probably not got much more stuff right now. And he's been very quiet recently, so I think he might be out right now. Puro might be kind of like dead in the water now. But he's been teasing a few things here and there. Darkest Dungeon 2... He wants the director to be a real surprise. He doesn't have any leak, and the director's just JRPGs and prices. Well, I mean, or maybe he doesn't like leak because he doesn't have leak. Like people keep, Midori just got kind of shut down too. Like Midori is totally out now. There's rumors that Puro's getting outed. So basically, like I've been saying for a while now, leakers eventually always get shut down. They do not stay leakers forever because something happens. They get exposed, and then they are no longer able to leak anything because they lost access to their contacts. So this happens to most leakers eventually. They eventually fall off because they literally can't get any information. So that's what I've been saying for a long time. Yeah, I mean, you're sure Pure hasn't got anything wrong yet, but eventually you can't rely on it to stick around forever. I'm sorry, you just can't. This is weird. There's nothing down there. Should I go with that? I could try it. Let's take a look. Okay, do that. Now this. That looked pretty good actually. And this is right there. Oh, that's perfect. Oh, come on. This is actually wrong. It's like, hello? Here. And this is the same thing too. It's like not quite. It's close, but it's not quite the same. Yeah. Okay. Damn it! I did the same thing again. It's further up. That's wrong. Wait, is that... That's weird. There's no letter cover here? Okay, it doesn't make any sense, but okay. It's like around here-ish. Oh, that's good to me. This might just slide into all of them. That's kind of weird. Okay, this is there. The heck's that then? Oh. Oh, there we go. That's it then. I had the sleeves done, so now I just need to go and paste all the frames correctly. I can safely call this one done, I think. Why is that messed up? It's one thing off here. Okay, this is missing now. Wait, what? That should have been done. Oh, I never cut these out. I guess it makes sense because these are the, yeah. Wait, what? Honestly, I don't need to do this, do I? This should be actually pretty easy to do. I know how to improve this because I had the sleeveless ones cut out already. All I need to do is just cut out anything that doesn't belong in these and paste those over for the sleeves. That actually work. So these are sleeveless and these are long sleeves. The walk is missing here. But let's try it. Let's see if this will work. Select everything, and now here, grab the regular shirt. That makes it so much easier to get this. That is so cool. Now I have the sleeveless cut of all frames. Alright, now I can go back here and check this. Okay, this is missing now, but that's fine. I can just go and recopy this from here. Scope looks good. Okay, this is the one part that's wrong. Wait. That's good. Okay, that is V-neck. Yeah, the button is wrong. It's missing. On these frames, it's got a scoop cut here, but this doesn't have that, so I need to repaste it over those frames for some reason. I don't know how this happened either. Oh. I pasted this over, but I never actually did the whole thing, so I can go back and do this. Copy all these. Over the V-neck. And over the scoop. Something seriously wrong here. Damn it. Oh crap. It's the wrong color. That's better. Oh, I should have done that. Yeah. I think I actually want this here.
Wait. This is messed up too? Wow.
Oh yeah, I checked in settings. I wonder if there's a way to. Oh, I just realized the music was too quiet to even hear it. I mean, I could. A private server I'm in is they're doing a live reaction to the direct tomorrow, but I want to stream reactions and I don't want to include them in it. So it's like, I don't know. Like, it'd be interesting to be able to figure out a way to sync out Discord to not send to OBS, but I don't know how to do that. What? What? How about you, I don't know, lay down. Zoe, you got locked out of the room? Go on. What? Oh, you're a silly girl. You're a silly girl. It's actually right. Oh no, it's not. I think I know how to fix this. Well, I mean, I can just do this. Messed up. Hi. Oh. 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 Maybe I should go a bit early at night. So I can actually get up early enough in the morning to watch the direct. Let's see. This is so annoying. I must have accidentally cut out the sleeves using the scoop. Yeah. Okay, let's still try this. That was good. That does look quite good. Okay. I should be able to use this. Yeah, okay. This is exactly the same. So I can use this to cut out the it properly. So I just go back over here. Yeah, that looks better. But this is still messed up. Another possibility is I can try and... This is fine, right? So all I need to do here is... That's right. That's already done. Maybe it's just this now. Is this same thing happening again? No, that's right. Oh! I think this one's off. But that's fine, I can just cut it out. I don't know how it is for. Damn it! Okay, that's good. Okay, I can cut this out here. So I just need to paste this. Yeah. This is great if I had a way to just get the angle. try this now. That's pretty good. Maybe this could be a little bit further to the left. That's better. Okay. I messed this one up. What? Oh. That was good. Okay. I did this right. This should be... Looks good there, looks good there, and looks good there. Okay, good. So the theme ones are done. I just need to admit the team ones. I can do those later. So this is good for now. I think I'm gonna call it quits then. But I'll try and get this stuff done soonish and get it deployed on my own time. And if I stream again on the sprites, I'll probably work on doing pants assets. But for now, I'll probably just do this stuff my own time. Anyway, tomorrow morning I will be live reacting to the Nintendo Direct. So that'll be fun. We'll see if any of my predictions come true. Not that you can tell what I predicted, because it was like sporadically throughout the early parts of the stream. Anyway, that's it for now.